I see Soul Still's trying to cause drama. Before Cyberpunk 2077 was a flop. There you go. Things that have happened. Before the Last of Us 2 controversy, there was... Okay. Who would have thought? Who would have thought these things... No one could surmise. Anyway, it looks like that's everyone. Is everyone? There's a lot less of us now.
It's plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we followed the game. We allowed the game to continue. We must stop it somehow.
Right?
We can't stop now. We have to let the fun... We can't let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey.
Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
Yes.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker.
Miserable. Just miserable.
It'd just be the culprit left.
But
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. Okay. If we all die, okay. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Then the killing game would end. The Ziggy Piggy is here. What? If we all die.
Okay.
Well, it's time for the detective to shine.
okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I have to keep it together. This is the only... Everyone's life is on the line. That's right. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey, Shuichi, you're getting all tense.
Huh?
What?
I mean...
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry the burden all...
Get it?
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Last trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him. I think that's the most annoying thing that you can do, Shuichi. You know that?
Huh?
Or that you can do to Shuichi. Excuse me, I read that wrong. What do you mean?
I'm
not...
sick.
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa, Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick, and Kokichi turned around, dejected. He shut the fuck up. Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaido. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
My bad, sorry. Kaido, I'm okay. Huh?
Well.
I know
Tiger,
what you want to say, Kaido. You don't have to worry.
Tiger,
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else. Okay.
Shuichi.
If you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaido. Alright. It's trial time. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rumble in the jungle. Here we go. You know, it must be pretty expensive to have to keep putting that pop back every time he crushes it. Doesn't look cheap. It's pretty big. Even when you go like you know, Home Depot for that, probably cost you like $100 and keep breaking it.
Let's do it.
Not to mention the water cost. I need that giant elaborate waterfall
I need that
shit.
money.
Anyway, all right, let's go. Yeah. All 8 of us got into the elevator. Here we go. The door shut behind us. My foot got caught in the door. Was severed on the way down. Ouch. That's how they call me Stubbs. And like all those times before, we descended. All right. It was dead quiet. The only soul I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really, the fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors open. All right. As I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling. There you go. One time I said I'm Italian. From which part? If I'm remembering correctly, my mother used to tell me that our family came from Foggia, Italy. Foggia. That's what she told me, I believe. Foggia, Italy. So there you go. Okay. So I couldn't explain it. My body stopped trembling. All right.
Welcome.
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. East side. Great. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. Yeah, how confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Anyway.
Let's get started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. Ha-ha! We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. All right. All right. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial is about to begin. Yes. Miu Iruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she did a lot for us. The culprit to kill her. Alright, so Gabe Horn is awesome. Blah 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 blah. I need to discover who that is. Me too. Whoa! In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. Alright. I fight with truth and lies in this class trial. You do that. No, don't need to say. Alright, guys, we're heading into the trial. Alright. I want to say thank you to everyone who has contributed. Wow, I was just about to say thanks to people who contributed, and then Matthew contributed. He gave me $5, said I had a dream where Anna from Metro Exodus becomes my girlfriend. Here we go again. Alright, well, Matthew, congratulations. You certainly have quite the harem of girlfriends in your dreams. And, you have a nice, healthy imagination, and I guess that's a good thing. You know? Okay. Thank you, Matthew, for the $5 tip. That gets us up to $15 in tips tonight. And Matthew, indeed, is actually the top contributor with 2 $5 tips. Thanks to everyone who's contributed so far. Again, guys, this is the last night, the home stretch for me to rely solely on tips. And I do need as much as possible for tomorrow. If you can tip me tonight, if you like the stream, I would really appreciate it. Once I come back, hopefully on Monday, I'll get paid by YouTube. And then things will be back to normal. All right? But please, tonight, if you like the content, please tip me if you can. And thanks in advance. All right. Here we go. Okay. Save up. I don't have money to do it. 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 Okay. Let's go. The students enter a virtual world to try and find the truth to the outside world, but somehow Miu is killed. Ah! Okay. I don't think I have anything new. Like, I'll check, but I'm almost positive I've got, like,
if I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
So if I wanted to, it looks like I can equip one more thing that's a very low requirement, right? Like downshift. Slows down the speed. No, I need to speed up. Is there anything 4 points? St. Nico's ability silences all conversations except those in the reticle is on, effective during mass panic debate.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Just a peek. The entire screen will light up more
Horn is awesome.
During Hangman's Gambit. Clear mind. Increases the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once, effective during Psych Taxi. Now that's, you don't need that. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during Blade Lock, effective during Rebuttal Showdowns. That could help a bit. Removes the time penalty for bringing a non-erasable piece, effective during Imagination Excavation. I don't even know what that is. What in the hell is Imagination Excavation? You know what? I don't even know what that is, so let's equip it. I don't even know. And that's it. I can't afford anything else because, I said it now. Yeah, I only have 2 points left, and nothing is 2 points. Everything's more than that, so I guess we're done. Right? I don't want to go upshift and downshift and then negate each other. What's the point? Right? Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Soulsteel says, I know you hated Miu's character, but do you think there'll be a void in the game now that she's gone? Well, she served a purpose. even though
begin with a basic explanation.
even though she absolutely was obnoxious with the things that she said, and she was always over the top trying to get, saying, "Oh, look at me, I'm beautiful," which of course I bet most people didn't even believe, but she just kept saying it, and then she would say disgusting sexual things. She actually was a pretty useful character in the game, like they said. She made the drone for the first game that got all the pictures in the library. She had designed multiple things for them over the course of the game.
All right, so Gabe Horn is awesome.
She improved Kibo. She did all these things that have come up as ways to help them in the class trials and stuff. So, in reality, she was a helpful character that was just obnoxious to put up with, So, okay. Oh, good. So, William Allison says, Imagination Excavation is the one where you have to find the object hidden under those blocks. And now, I will not lose 5 seconds for removing a single block. Oh, that's great. I always, that's the one I failed multiple times. So, maybe that'll help a lot. Okay.
Screw it. This is tiresome.
He's so tired. He doesn't want to do it.
You need more motivation.
I do. I really, really do.
Wow.
Well then, let's start this class trial.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's
You
not a lot
repeal,
of us left.
and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time
What
again.
happens if the votes result in
Tie? Yeah, we never actually thought about that. Shout out to Reyes Sensei, who tipped me $10. Biggest tip of the night so far. Thank you. He says, how's it going? Quick question for you. I can't decide if I like Shuichi or not as a protagonist when compared to Makoto from Danganronpa 1 and Hajime from Danganronpa 2. What's your opinion? I think he's good. I don't think that, does he have a ton of personality? No. But then again, I don't think that the protagonist really have it. The protagonist is really kind of like the placeholder for the player, right? So, not having an overtly strong personality perhaps allows you to put yourself into the shoes of the character a little bit more. Maybe if he was a little bit more opinionated or strong-willed or whatever, then it would be harder for you to pretend like you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, the main character of the game was some kind of an obnoxious guy wearing gaudy clothes, and he had a catchphrase like, "Let's riv it up, bros!" And he just kept saying stupid shit like that constantly. You're not going to put yourself in the shoes of a character like that. You see what I'm saying? It's so polarized, over the top. Okay, that's a character. Like, if Kokichi was the actual main character of the game, you probably wouldn't necessarily
want to play the
put yourself in
fucking
shoes of
game?
Kokichi. He's a weirdo. He's a liar. He does all this weird stuff to try to get his way. And a lot of people probably don't like this character. They think he's more of like a villain than anything else, or an annoyance. So obviously having a character who maybe has a little bit less strength to him, is a little bit more of kind of almost like a template, a placeholder, allows you to put yourself into the shoes of that character. He's a detective. He wants to save everyone. That's it. He's a goody two-shoes detective, and he doesn't really have much else to him, right? So there you go. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Rather than a guy, let's rev it up! And he just says it every 5 seconds. Everyone hates him. Why would you want that as your main character? I have no idea where I got that from either. But anyway, I always felt that the main characters of Danganronpa were kind of like that they weren't the strongest characters on purpose, okay? You notice everyone else in the whole game is more colorful than the protagonist. Always. More to them, more unique characters, backstories, everything. The main character is usually the most boring, right? Okay, thank you, Reyes Sensei, for the $10 tip. I appreciate that. Let's continue on. Let's rev it up.
Huh? You mean like a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. That's fine.
So wait a minute. As long as one of them is correct, it's fine. Now, wait a minute. Now, that's bullshit. And here's why I say that's bullshit, okay? So how many people are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There's 8 kids left, okay? So what Kokichi's saying is, what if it's 4 and 4? The vote. He's, as long as one of the people who is voted for is actually the black, and it's fine. You could totally break that logic and say, did everyone vote for someone different? If every one of the 8 votes for another one of the 8 and no one gets 2 votes, everyone has 1 vote, it's an 8-way tie, and therefore one of them's the blackened, and they're all safe. So that is bullshit. That should not be a rule, and I wonder if that's what they meant with that, or if they maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not exactly what they're trying to say, because that would be a really cheap way out of it, right? Oh, good evening, Local Nomad. Good to see you here tonight. Welcome. Okay. These people are fucking weirdos. I mean, if there's even a grain of truth in any of this, that's so fucking stupid.
Whatever.
Jeez.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Shit.
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it? We can't die here!
Probably Rob says the blackened still gets killed. 8-way tie probably means everyone gets killed. Well, no. Only the blackened would be killed. Think of it this way. 8-way tie means that the blackened is guilty and would get killed and everyone else would survive. So I guess technically it would never happen because if you were the blackened...
What do I do?
If you were the blackened, then obviously you would never vote for yourself and... you wouldn't want to vote for someone else to tip the voting to be even because then you would get killed anyway. You would want to have to fuck the vote up to make sure that someone else got 2 votes who was not the blackened. And if you're the blackened, you know you're the one who did it, so you know that you're doing the right thing if you vote for anyone else, but you'd have to guarantee that someone else was also going to vote for that person to tip the scales in their favor. Right? Yeah. That's right, because that's what the blackened wants. The blackened wants to get off the hook and not get caught out. So, all right. Really? Now wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Seriously,
It's Tevin's fault.
Edwin Eisman says, "Let's rev it up." Actually, comes from Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, but you say Fudo. The protagonist wasn't annoying. He was probably the second protagonist of all the Yu-Gi-Oh series. I made that up. I made that phrase up. I didn't take that from Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never heard or seen Yu-Gi-Oh ever in my life. I made the phrase up. So that's an amazing coincidence that is actually the catchphrase of a character of Yu-Gi-Oh. But I was just making a point, is that if someone was like colorful and obnoxious and unique, maybe you would find yourself in a very harder position to put yourself into the shoes of that person. Soul Steel, we have absolutely no idea where we're eating out tomorrow. None. We may be eating dirt off the ground. We might be having McDonald's, or we could be eating dual lobsters, sucking the meat out of each tail like this, succulent butter squirting down our bodies. I don't know. We need to think about it yet. Chances are we're not eating dual lobsters. It's too expensive. Plus, if you're not aware, tomorrow is Father's Day in the United States, which likely means we're probably not eating out at all. Likely what that means is we're going out doing what we want and come home and ordering in, so that we don't have to deal with the crowds, because most restaurants are probably going to be booked for Father's Day. So there you go. Okay, anyway. So she doesn't want to die. Good. Good for you.
Oh my!
Business related, I still have it.
So determined.
All right.
It's true. People really do change.
Yeah, she has changed over the course of the game, right?
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business.
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Kaito's the culprit.
No.
What? Say that to my face.
He just accuses him in front of everyone. That's great.
While we were all still logged in,
Shit.
Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around. There's no way I'm the culprit.
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know.
That's true. Every trial, going to like, oh no, I don't believe that they did it. I don't believe that they did it. That's right.
We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Alright, here we go. Oh crap, I gotta look at these.
Kaito logged out first.
Monokuma, I gotta read through all these. So, Miuruma, victim's body discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor of the school, 6:30 a.m. No injuries are on her body. Alright, Kaito's account. Kaito was the only one logged out from the virtual world while he was looking for the secret of the outside world on the mansion's rooftop. A ring of light appeared around his feet, and he was suddenly logged out against his will. Not knowing if it was okay to log back in or not, he went to his room and he slept. Okay. The bottle of poison from the Ultimate Detective's lab was found on Kokichi's seat. The poison is neutralized if it is mixed with anything, but it is still quite dangerous. Even a small amount will kill someone. It causes subjunctival hemorrhaging, making its victim's eyes completely bloodshot. What's so dumb is they never looked at her eyes, so we don't know. Because they never looked at Miyu's eyes, we don't know if maybe she was poisoned or not. No one looked into them to see if they were bloodshot, which is stupid. Matthew took me another $5, and he says, had a cinematic dream where Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain smiled at me. Wow. All right, Matthew. Well. Congrats. All right. Thank you for the $5 tip, Matthew. I don't really have much else to say about that one. All right. Thank you for that. It's $30 now and counting. Thank you. All right, here we go. So that's that. And then we've got Killing Game Simulator. The Killing Game Simulator text file contained the following information. Objects cannot break. Avatars cannot be injured. However, the body's 5 senses are connected to the avatar, and any damage an avatar takes is felt by the user's real body. If an avatar takes fatal damage, the real body dies from shock. So the avatar itself won't break, but the person's real body will. Besides that, the virtual world considers down the laws of physics. There are no special travel methods such as vehicles or wards. Alright. Now, we gotta figure this out.
Logged in, though.
Wrong button.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible.
Oh, we have to... No, I don't want that. We have to hammer as well. Found on the ground by Miyu's avatar, Miyu claims she had rewritten the virtual world program to delete all dangerous objects and use as weapons, but yet there was a hammer, which makes no sense.
What do I do? Didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Any last words? Okay.
What do you mean last words?
We decided Miyu was killed in the real world or the virtual world, which we don't know, right? Oh, let's see here. Geek Generalist says if we saw our eyes, if they were red, we would have noticed. I mean, they didn't really show the eyes at all, right? They really didn't show the eyes. Turtle Dude is here. To me, $1.30. He said, boom, it's turtle time. Shell to the yeah, and shout out to Shroud. All right, there you go, Turtle Dude. Thank you so much for the tips tonight. Let's hit that on the leaderboard. All right, oops. As for shouting out Shroud, you can't do that here because he's not on YouTube. I think he went back to Twitch after Mixer closed, right? So you'd have to go to another site to shout him out. No one's going to get that message to him here. I'm sorry. All right. So, let's try this again.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Miyu was still logged in. That's when you poisoned her, right?
He poisoned her.
Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't... I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat,
This is all correct.
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean last words?
I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. We have to decide if what do I do? The real world or the virtual world. What do I do? That's where the problem lies.
Kaito logged out first by himself.
What do I do? What do I do?
Still logged.
What do I do?
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
I was late.
Of course it's
What do I do?
Because I didn't do it. I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat.
What do I do?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean last words?
I think we have to say, I think we have to throw the...
What do I do?
Can I see emojis on tips? Yes, I see a bunch of turtle emojis on that tip turtle, dude. I did see it. Yes, thank you. It shows up in my queue. I get to see all the emojis you use.
Not dead! Still not fucking dead!
I think we have to say it's the Monokuma file, because the Monokuma file explains how when you die in one, you die in the other, or whatever. I think we have to toss that at the first opportunity here. Let's see.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though.
Not there. Mew was logged in.
That's when you poisoned her.
Poisoned her. That's what I gotta throw this at. No? Didn't work. You saw the label on the poison bottle. Even the smallest amount can kill. Expression agony on her face looked like symptoms of poison. Which is why Kaido's the culprit. Nah, it didn't work then. So I didn't do it, Shuichi. Brought me up here. You need to think it over again.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though.
Okay.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
You poisoned her.
Kaito, culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat.
Yeah. The culprit was trying to get the blame on me. That diversion was part of the plan, right, Kaito?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do here. Oh, use a barrel emoji for barrel shroud. Oh, you know what happened, Turtle Dude? The barrel didn't load. All the turtle emojis loaded, not the barrel emoji. So all I saw was like an erroneous square and then shroud. So I thought you were shouting about the screw or shroud, not your friend barrel shroud. My bad. So what if I would lie right from the start, right?
Mew was still low. That's when you poisoned her.
I'm gonna try to lie instead. Nope, that didn't work either. I hate my job.
I was wrong.
I don't know what to do. We're at the very beginning, and I don't know what to do. This sucks. Shit.
Kaito logged out first.
What do I do?
Mew was still logged in though.
What do I do?
Right, Kaito?
What do I do?
Kaito, culprit? Impossible!
What do I do?
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it!
What do I do?
We found
what
that
do I
bottle
do?
of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan.
Are you a
right,
functional
Kaito?
retard? I have to ask. We can lie about the poison? Can we lie about the poison being on Kokichi's seat? Let's try
Kaito
that.
logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito, culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on What do I do?
No. It doesn't work either. It wasn't just Kaito's pathetic plan to divert our attention away from it.
What do I do?
I don't know what they want me to do.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her.
Let's try this.
What do I do?
Oh, that worked.
What do I do?
Lied. A perjury on poisoned her. Let's try this. I'm just trying different shit. Okay.
Kokichi, Mew couldn't have been killed with poison.
What do I
It's much too
do?
early to decide that Kaito is the culprit.
But why? I think it's already too late. You guys are taking so long to realize that people can kill others in a snap.
I know Kokichi hasn't forgotten about that. He's pretending. That? Alright, Kokichi, I'll play your game. If you're going to lie, I will too. He lied?
Have you forgotten? The bottle we found at the scene was an antidote, not a poison.
What? That's a complete lie.
It's not like Mew could have been killed by an antidote.
What? Are you serious here? Come on, Shuichi. That bottle definitely had poison in it. Didn't we check the label?
Yeah. I know that expression. Kokichi's toying with me. He knows the flaw in the argument. He's just pretending not to.
Is this fun for you? Messing with the trial?
Huh.
Well, I mean...
Blah 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 blah.
We'll just say you misunderstood the whole thing, Shuichi. We all know you wouldn't lie.
Of course. I'm sorry. I was just misremembering.
So they're calling him out on it, but what was the purpose of doing that? I can't let Kokichi continue this line of questioning. It'll implicate Kaito. Why is Kokichi doing this? I have no choice. I have to call him on it.
But Kokichi, you're misremembering as well.
Oh, okay.
You were the one who told us about the warnings on the label.
Okay.
If you remember what was on that label, you'll see that your argument is flawed.
Didn't the label say if it was mixed with something, it won't work, but if you use it pure, then it would work? I think that's what it said.
What warnings? Was there something like that on the label?
Timbo Slice is here. He took me $1.30. I want to say, hope you have a great Father's Day. You and Jasper get some quality time together. Hey, I'll be out for some of the day, but we're going to come home and spend some time with Jasper for sure tomorrow night. So, thank you for that. Timbo, you also have a good Father's Day tomorrow, no matter what you may be doing. Stay safe, my friend. Okay. Where are my headphones? They're right here. Right next to me. Is he still pretending not to know? Ziggy Piggy is here.
So what does that mean?
It means that Mew couldn't have been killed with poison. That's what I'm trying to say.
Why couldn't Mew have been killed with the poison? The poison is neutralized if it is mixed with anything, but it is still quite dangerous, and even a small amount will kill someone. It causes it causes subconjunctival hemorrhaging, making the victim's eyes bloodshot. What they're gonna argue is her eyes don't appear to be bloodshot. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say her eyes didn't appear to be bloodshot, and therefore there's no evidence that she was poisoned. She died with her eyes open and agony, expression of agony on her face. See, it's weird because you can't clearly see her eyes in this shot, and nowhere is it actually explained anywhere what her eyes look like. So this is a huge assumption. This is an assumption that her eyes are not bloodshot, even though you have no clear-cut evidence
that's it,
that they
because
are.
you're just going to waste our time again.
You're assuming that they're not here, and that's kind of annoying. Admittedly, that's kind of annoying. But I guess that's what they're going to go for. They're going to say, oh, because her eyes aren't bloodshot, there's no way she got poisoned. So that's how I should have approached that first part of the trial, but I didn't understand that, so I couldn't call him out on the whole being poisoned controversy. Okay, that makes sense. Turtle says, one time they had donuts at work on Father's Day. I got some, my manager told me I wasn't a father, but firmly reminded him that I have 2 kids in Skyrim and they're a handful. Alrighty then. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a brief break, like 2 minutes. I actually have to use the restroom quickly, and I know that cat came home. I just want to see how she's doing, see how her day was at work. So give me like 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue on. All right. I'm not going to play an ad or nothing. I'm just going to mute the mic, use the restroom quick, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay. I'll be right back.
That's cool.
Brrr, 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 brrr. I always should win. If everything worked appropriately, I would always win and never lose. Say goodbye.
I want to take you for Phil.
Miserable. Just miserable.
Dead air. Say goodbye. It's Super Hound's fault. It's Dark Dave's fault. Meow. We're soulmates. Today's been incredibly slow. It's Tevin's fault.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. Failure levels rising. I'm back. Hello. How's everyone doing? All right, we ready? We're ready to continue another hour, guys. Another hour on stream. Now, I would like to say thank you to those who've contributed so far. Reyes Sensei is currently the top contributor with a $10 tip. We're $32 in tips, guys. Please. This is the last night where I have to worry about this. Is a big deal. Please, if you can, tip me tonight. I would love to hit the tips goal tonight. As I said that, the Patriarchy just hit me $50. Wow, he says, sorry I'm late. See you on the video on demand. Hope this trial's a good one so far. Thank you, Patriarchy. Yeah, you missed the first half, the first hour. And we are now firmly in the trial. Alright? Alright, let's get that up on the leaderboard. I think he waited for me to sit down to do that, too, because it was timed, like, perfectly. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now we're up to $82 in tips, which means it's Gunnar Glass's time. It also means we're incredibly close to hitting... What the hell just happened there? We're incredibly close to hitting the vest goal for the night of $100. We raise $100 you guys can pick what vest I will wear tonight, okay? So please, if you like the content, please support it. I do need the help tonight. Hopefully I get paid by YouTube on Monday, and then all this baloney will go away, and we can just focus on games and not have to worry about it anymore. But tonight's the last night that it's really important. Please, if you can, please tip me. Please, if you can, please, please. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. We're going to get back to the trial. Okay? Please. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, ladies and gents. So, I think we know what's going on here. It means Miu couldn't have been killed by poison is what I'm trying to say. I think it's because the bloodshot eyes. YouTube mode on. Okay.
What if you're mistaken about the antidote, Shuichi?
Right. Well, for now, forget the antidote.
Okay.
Let's focus on exactly what was written on that warning label.
Right. Here we go.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhage.
Alright, so Gabe Horn is awesome.
In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Okay.
Oh, but Miu's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
At least, that's what we think. I never really saw her eyes, but they're saying they weren't. Okay. They would know better than me. They were there. So there you go.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion.
Ah.
The culprit wanted us to think Miu died by poison.
A way to cover their tracks of what they did in the virtual world. Haha. What the hell? Wait a minute. Why does Angie's picture have these weird... Are those supposed to be like angel wings and a halo on her? Because normally when they die, they get an X over their portrait. For some reason, Angie has a halo and wings drawn on her. Weird. Okay, anyway.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
That's what we need to figure out here. Come on now. Come on, Emiko. Miu's root cause of death, there's only one thing I can think of. The events at the chapel. I guess that. Nope. I thought that's what it was, the events at the chapel, but they're saying no. The loud noise. Perhaps loud noise. The toilet paper, of course. The hammer? Nope. That's from the virtual world. You probably need a lot of time explaining that Kaido because of his thick skull.
Oh no!
That wasn't it either. Maybe it is the noise, right? No. I'm getting angry. What is it? What do they want me to do here? I don't know.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What do I do?
Oh no! Don't fucking know. None of these are correct.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh! I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? I really don't know.
I was wrong.
What do I do? Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? If an avatar takes fatal damage, the body will also die from shock. What do I do?
This is it.
It says that in the Killing Game Simulator description, so that's the explanation. What do I do? Oh my god, alright. That was really roundabout the way that we got to that one. Okay.
In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage,
what do I do?
Dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Okay, yeesh. Comfortably Numb says, oh, that was it. The toilet paper's indestructible. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe someone smashed her in the face with toilet paper and she died. Who knows?
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Okay.
Gonta has question.
Hopefully it's a good one.
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Wow.
If Miu was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
That's exactly right.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Okay. That's correct, Geek Generalist. They said objects in the virtual world cannot break. That's why the avatars, even though you could be killed by the result of something that happens to your avatar remains intact. Miu's avatar was perfectly intact in the virtual world. It just stopped moving. You see? There you go.
It seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit?
Okay.
So we split into 2 groups to find the secret.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
The
Pay
ones
my bills.
who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
That NPC Kaito? Tiger! Tiger! Okay. Am I going to do anything turtley tomorrow? I don't know if I'll do anything turtley tomorrow, Turtle Dude. It's going to be very hot here in Washington. So I'll be trying to stay in the shade. Maybe Turtle would like to stay in the shade. I know some turtles actually like to go in the sun. I appreciate that. Stay warm that way. I'm going to stay in the shade, and we got grocery shopping. We definitely have to go to the pet store. We have to get litter for Jasper. He's out of litter. He ran out this week. Actually, we're going to get the ingredients to make a pot of homemade Italian sauce. That's right. We're going to do that tomorrow because we want to make sauce this week. We have not had sauce, I'm not even kidding, for almost a month. And so we haven't had pasta at all for like a month. Homemade pasta, that is, with our sauce. So I think what we're going to do is make a pot of sauce one day this week when Kat is home. And we're going to have like meatball grinders with the sauce. And then later on in the week, because this is an 8-day work week for me, one of those days we're going to have pasta with the sauce as well. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. So that's going to be cool. Shout out to Donald Trump Jr., who tipped me $1.30 and said, let me suck it. No, fuck you, Donald Trump Jr. You can't suck shit. Barrel Shroud tipped $1.30. He says, so would you either eat 2 watermelon-sized oranges or 20 orange-sized watermelons? I would probably say they're both good. I like oranges and watermelons. I actually think orange-sized watermelons, man, how would that work? Would the seeds be tiny? Would they be shrunken because the size of the watermelon is smaller? Or you're eating it, would the seeds be huge, in which case they have a giant pocket of just seeds and almost no watermelon to eat in there? That would be fucking annoying. A giant orange the size of a watermelon, you could just eat all the succulent juices right out of it. Oh, that could be pretty good. I'm going to go with the orange-sized watermelons. There you go. So anyway, thank you, Barrel Shroud. I don't know what's going on tonight. Thank you, Barrel Shroud, for that tip. Let's do that. I don't know why I entertain some of these questions. Thank you, Barrel Shroud, for the tip. And that will get us up to $84 of tips tonight. Again, guys, we're a mere $16 away from having a vest on tonight's stream. We're very close. Okay, here we go. You call an NPC, you ass.
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko.
A whale! Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
I'm sure your hat popped off.
Aww, little Himiko.
Blah 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 blah. Oh my God! Now he's taking over for Miu, I guess. What the fuck?
Uncalled for. Someday my chest will grow like crazy.
She's young anyway. It's ridiculous.
Let's
Stupid
begin
thing to say. She's like what, 13 or some shit? She seems like it anyway. The fatal damage that Miu received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. Okay. So, here we go.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured.
Right.
Let's focus our efforts on that first.
Fuck. I missed completely.
Was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
Oh.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
So we got strangulation, pushed from a great height, or drowned, and I'm thinking... I mean, it could be strangulation, in which case I have no idea who strangulated her at all, or what they used. Oh my God, come on, no. No, this can't be what I think it is. I think I figured it out. It is strangulation. What it is they strangulated her, which is why she was clutching her throat in the real world. Then they pushed her body off the rooftop to have it crash into the church as a cover-up of how she died, to try to figure out and confuse, or have everyone be confused and not be able to figure it out. What did they strangulate her with? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Wait a minute. Hold up everything. Are you ready? Dead air. With this, they strangulated her with this. TP from the bunghole. You wanna know how they did it? Because the inanimate objects in the virtual world are indestructible. They've been emphasizing that you can't destroy or break anything in the virtual world. They took the TP from the bunghole, for the bunghole. They strangled her with the TP. That's why that stupid random roll of TP was left off the side of the mansion and was on the floor. So they strangle her with TP, they throw the TP off the side of the building, they put her onto the mat, they kick her ass off the roof, her dead body goes careening off the rooftop at maximum speed, crashes face fucking first into the chapel, causing all the noise, and everyone runs outside to find the body. I don't know if I can handle this. Shout out to a few people. We've got We've got Ghost of Miu Irma, who tipped me $1.30, who was talking about sucking it. No. Miu also tipped $1.30. He's asking about putting stuff in her butt. No. Mr. Minecraft just tipped me $1.30. Says, can you put it in my butt? No. Julia Child tipped $1.30 and says, Julia Child, here, when you talk about cooking your sauce, you get my blood boiling and I get super excited. It's very disturbing. Mr. Minecraft just did another $1.30 tip. Said, can I put it in your butt? No. And then Phil tipped $1.30. Said, okay, stop that now. All right. That was 6 $1 tips that came in. That's very odd. That never happens. It's very weird that we get that frequency of tips in like 5 seconds when I went to grab some TP from my bunghole. So, all right. Phil, you were the last tipper. Thank you. We add $6 now to the total. And that means that now currently we are at $90 in tips. We're that close to hitting the vest goal for tonight. All right. So who would have thought that this could have been a murder weapon, but in the virtual world, it's perfectly plausible because this TP would be so indestructibly thick and plush and soft, but still thick and indestructible. You'd be choking someone out with it. All right, I think I figured it out. Why else would there be TP on the side of the mansion? It doesn't make any sense at all.
You want to play the fucking game?
Turtle Dude to me $1.30 and says, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would you choose? But for me, the obvious answer is Minecraft, Infinite Possibilities, and they also added turtles. I just built a giant map-sized turtle kingdom. I don't know, because there's certain games that I feel I really enjoy, but I don't play them constantly. Like, for example, Super Mario World, every time I've ever played it, I've had a ton of fun with it. But if I played it non-stop, it was the only game I had to play, maybe I would get bored of it and hate it. You know, Street Fighter 2, in particular, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, is the fighting game I've probably played most in my life. Maybe tied with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because I did play a shitload of that one too. And so maybe a fighting game, but it would have to be a fighting game where you play humans, maybe over the internet. Like, there's no way a fighting game playing against the AI is going to be fun, you know? So I don't know. I can't answer that. Beavis just sent me $1.30 and said, did someone... my bunghole. Yes, Beavis, someone said TP for the bunghole. And then Mr. Minecraft just went also took the $1.30 and said agreed. So actually it was Beavis was the last tip. They spelled it wrong. They spelled it B-E-V-I-S. So it's obviously someone who doesn't understand Beavis and Butthead spelled it completely wrong.
Stop this!
So now we're up to $93 in tips.
Look how dumb they are.
Okay. Rikishi did it for The Rock, says how Rurouni Gaming. No. Rikishi hit Stone Cold Steve Austin with the car for The Rock. Who used this TP to strangle Miyu? That's what we got to figure out now. Okay? Okay. Let's continue. Alright. We have to determine the specific cause of death. I think about the condition of Miyu's body. That should yield a clue. So it's strangulation. It's absolutely strangulation.
So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Okay.
Whoever did that to Miyu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Nope.
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Nope.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
No.
I think strangulation is...
Strangulation agreement. Consent. Hooey. Okay.
Miyu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Have I heard of autoerotic asphyxiation? You mean the James Carradine? Yes, I've heard of the James Carradine before. Okay, let's continue. We're not going to talk about that now.
Yeah,
Not what I did.
She looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Yeah, the neck.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well.
Right.
Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miyu was strangled to death.
Yes.
Tiger!
Not James. Did I say James Carradine? It's David Carradine, right? It's David Carradine. Why did I say James? Who's James Carradine? Why does that also sound like a name? Maybe there's 2 Carradines and I got them confused. You're right, it's David Carradine. It's the actor from Kung Fu. He's the one who killed himself like that. I don't know why. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. James Cameron? Oh, maybe he's into it. I wouldn't know. All right, let's continue.
Strangling and poison are the only
It's
methods
Dark Dave's fault.
that she suffocated.
Okay.
But we already removed the possibility of poison.
Are you a
so it can
functional
only be
retard? I have to
strangulation.
ask. Right.
Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Miyu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Okay.
Oh. The Assassin Master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
It's Kevin's fault.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
That's right.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
Apparently it is, right?
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
We know the tool. We just want to know who had the talent.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember.
You don't need a rope when you got the butt cotton? What is it called? I don't know.
And they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope, I have an idea what it might be. Oh, I know what it is. I found it during the investigation. The TP.
What do I do?
Let's find it. Where is the TP for the bung hole? There it is.
This is it.
Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it's it.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
So ridiculous. Shout out to Pimp King, who just did a $16 super chat. He said, we'll be officially playing this game on Tuesdays as well now. I've been watching since 08. Keep with the entertaining streams. What I'm going to try to do, I am going to try... Oh, look at that cool animation for the $16 super chat. I love that. The head bob. That's one of my favorite animations we have on here. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to try to play this twice a week moving forward. Now, this next week might be challenging because I'm already kind of booked. We have a special night stream on Tuesday. It's on Monday. It's actually that special Strangers of Paradise demo that came out last week. People were screaming at me to play it. It didn't work on launch day, and I never got around to doing it. So people kind of coerced me into doing it, and so I'm going to do it Monday night. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Then if you look at all the streams for the rest of the week, we're kind of booked. Like MLB on Tuesday. Actually, hold on. I have the schedule right here. Oh, that's right. Virtual Fighter on Tuesday. MLB on Wednesday. Call of Duty on Thursday. Street Fighter on Friday. So really, because if I was not doing that demo, I probably would have already done a second session of Danganronpa this week. But because we're doing that demo, that eats up a night stream.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
No, actually. This week, I may not be playing Danganronpa twice. But after this week, I may be playing Danganronpa more than once. I want to do it more than once. The other trade-off is Virtua Fighter 5, which I haven't been playing at all and have wanted to play. So, you know what I mean? Like, what do I play? So, I want to play this twice a week, but sadly, it just hasn't happened yet. I'd like to do that. We'll see.
What do I do?
Anyway, is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing?
I'm guessing
what do I do?
Paper was used to strangle her.
OJ Simpson just tipped me $1.30 and said the person should just left a glove one size too small and not the TP. Yeah, that could have actually been a better defense if you just drop a random glove that doesn't fit your hand, right? That could actually work towards the defense if someone picks it up and thinks it's evidence and it's not. Yeah. I don't think it was ever explained in the O.J. Simpson trial what the fuck that glove was it? It was never explained, like, because it didn't fit O.J. So whose glove was it? Why was it there at the scene of the crime? It was never explained. Anyway, okay.
No can ignore that.
Uh-oh, what's going on? You gonna argue?
What
about the glove? He's gonna argue about the glove.
Huh? What's wrong?
What wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Nah. He's pissed. Look at his face. He's ripping pissed. He's gonna rip your face off, dude. Holy fuck.
There's no time for nonsense. No one used toilet paper in place of rope. Would tear too easy. Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart.
Blade lock. Oh! Advance.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Okay.
You died such an awful death, so why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
Fuck.
Use your head.
What do I do?
Figure out real murder weapon.
Fuck your blade lock. Fuck you, Gota! Fuck you! Alright, got him.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
There's no time for nonsense!
No! Not him!
No can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
Spin and slash. The old spin and slash. It zoop, and he spun around like that. Beautiful.
Toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Whoa, hold on a second. I just received a tip, a hot tip from Local Nomad, a $6 hot tip. And it says, have a nice day off tomorrow, Phil. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome, Local Nomad. Thank you for the tip. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. And ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Local Nomad's tip, it pushes us over the first tier of reward. And we're going to have a vest tonight. Can you believe it? That's awesome. Thank you, Local Nomad. So now, we need a poll in the stream chat. We need a poll in the stream chat of what vest I will wear tonight. So, here we go. Here's the poll. Let me do it. It's either going to be... It's either going to be beige. It's going to be camo. What just happened? Beige disappeared. So it'll either be camo. Wait, what? Oh my god. Camo, beige, gray, or TP on my head. It's going to be one of those things. Either the camo vest, the beige vest, the gray vest, or balance the TP on top of my head for the rest of the night. Mr. Minecraftish one tipped me $1.30, and he says, I need your help, Phil. Tim and Drake were acting suspicious, and they're getting fucked in the ass more than usual. Does anyone know what Mr. Minecraftish one is talking about tonight? Like, what the fuck does that mean? What is happening?
Miserable.
I don't know what Mr. Minecraftish one is talking about, but thank you for the tip, sir. So that means we've exceeded the $100 goal, and we're now going towards 200. Thank you, guys. If we hit 200, that would be stupendous tonight. It would really help me out. It looks like in an overwhelming landslide, people are voting for you to balance TP on my head. I'm going to let it run for a couple minutes, and we'll see, and then we'll see the winner. All right, let's continue. So the toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
That's right.
Unbreakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
It basically would become like a very strong cloth or fabric, right? Yeah. Okay.
I don't really understand, but...
Yeah, I know. 1978 Samsung. It seems like Mr. Minecraft just wanted some kind of a butt phase or something. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He mashed a button and got a random throw. I don't know. Anyway.
Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Okay.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
What do I do? Wow, excuse me. I was out of control. Disgusting belch came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Gordy Gordon asked, do I still have my Minecraft world? I mean, here we go. Now he's talking about WWE champions. He's a piece of shit. You piece of donkey shit. How about this? All right, well, a whopping 87% of people have voted
WWE champions.
they want to see toilet paper on my head tonight.
WWE champions lives rent-free in your motherfucking head. I don't think about WWE champions. You do.
Oh,
you probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will, because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed loser.
Such a dirty fucking potty mouth to begin with.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chest,
are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
Weapon by the mansion.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
I think that's what it is. They strangled her, and then they pushed her off to try to cover up what they had done. I can't see the screen chat right now because I have to balance perfectly, or else this falls off my head. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. Actually, I can a little bit. Insta fail? It was not an insta fail. How dare you say that? Okay. The culprit meant to get rid of the evidence. They did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
God damn it. Okay, yeah, well, I don't know what the hammer was.
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
Huh.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
I don't know. We already know who brought the hammer. The person who brought the hammer Mew.
That's it.
Okay, here you go.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
If this was a year ago, TP on DSP said would have pissed off a lot of hoarders. Exactly. This would have made people very upset that I'm using TP in my videos, because TP was not available readily about a year ago. Remember that? But now it is. So now it's okay. Okay. So Mew was the one who brought the hammer. Right, we know it had to be her because she had coded out all the other dangerous items except the hammer. It had to have been her.
Mew bring hammer? Remember what she told us?
I wrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons, see?
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
Am I a shithead now? No. There's no shit on my head. I have an object to clean shit up on my head, but I'm not. There's no shit on my head.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer.
But why'd she do that?
Because she basically had something in mind for it. You know, maybe she was planning a murder. Like I said, maybe she was planning a murder for Kokichi, which is why she was trying to plan the meeting between her and Kokichi on the rooftop. Mew brought the hammer for sure. What did she need it for?
Stop this!
We need to make that clear. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, it's wobbling.
Thanks, Derek.
I was gonna dance with it's wobbling.
Let's
yeah, Mew and
assume that
Kokichi's
brought the
meeting.
hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
No.
Uses for a hammer.
Going to know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
A DIY
For
project.
self-defense.
Or she secretly made
Oh
up
my
with someone.
god. So much work. I missed.
To kill them with it.
Ah, that was it. I missed it.
You idiot, she was the victim!
What was Mew planning to do with the hammer? I was gonna agree with him and I missed. I completely missed. Oh, let's see here. Gordon Ramsay tipped me $1.30 and says, I promised my wife. What? Alright, I'm not even saying that. That's absolutely revolting. It's a disgusting thing to say. Gordon Ramsay would never say that. So, I'm never saying that's disgusting. Sambuca tipped me $1.30 and said, why is the tip scale still 200? I've explained this a million times, Sambuca. If you don't pay attention, then I'm not going to explain and go out of my way to derail my stream to fucking tell you specifically because you can't hear. I literally, today alone, have mentioned it about 10 times on my streams. So what you should do is actually attend my streams and listen and not derail us with bullshit. Thanks for the tip. It's rising to toxicity.
I want to take the field.
Thanks, Sambuca. Appreciate that. Appreciate you listening up.
toxic?
And not trying to act all offended like there's something wrong with me having a tip skull of a certain amount because you can't fucking listen because you have wax clogging your goddamn ears. Okay. Let's continue. I need to think back. No, we know what she was going to do. I fucked up.
Brought the hammer.
I fucked up.
What was she planning
Grow up.
to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer.
Okay.
Going to know, Mew gonna...
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with
Oh, come on! Yo, this fucking the white word blocks what I'm trying to hit. It's fucking stupid shit. Get that shit out of here, man. I gotta go through this again.
Let's assume that Mew...
What was she planning to do with it?
Ugh.
Uses for a hammer. Don't you know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly made up with
Okay. No, I skipped it! Oh my god, I looked at the stream chat, I looked back, and I skipped it. Fucking shit.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it? Uses for a hammer. Don't you know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly made up with someone.
How can I say this series without bouncing? Oh my god, I'm not paying attention again! You gotta be kidding me.
You idiot, she was the...
I did it again.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
How can I say anything serious with TP balanced on my head? I don't know. I've never balanced anything on my head like this before. It's kind of interesting. It feels weird though.
with someone. And tried to kill them.
Wow, did you see that? I caught it as it was flying off the screen. I caught it. That was pretty epic, actually. Stop looking over here. I can't turn my head. I have to turn my seat to actually see the screen chat. If I turn my head, the toilet paper will fall off. So I have to turn my seat. I'm glad I have a rotating seat that I can do. Oh, shit! You see? Still in Shadows, welcome to the streams. Glad I could cash the last 20 minutes. I'll be doing like till like 9:20 or 25 tonight because I actually took a little break on the stream. So, excuse me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
That's right.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way,
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Ah.
I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Miyu called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Murder you. Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to kill Kokichi. Confess her love for Kokichi? No, she wanted to kill Kokichi.
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
That's right.
If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Okay. Can I whip my head and make the TV flip in the air and land back on my head? What the fuck? Do you think it's Kabuki Theater or something? No, I can't do that. Who do you think you're talking to here? Oh my god. I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. Let's do it. Local Nomad is insane.
My laugh sounds like ack.
Psych Taxi or back at this shit. Oh boy.
Does that sound like ack? No.
Okay, here we go. We're on. This is actually cool. We're in like a desert with canyons and stuff. Look at that. This is by far the easiest minigame. I don't even know why it's a minigame. It's like no challenge to it at all. Wireframe cars. I like that. Who tried to kill Kokichi? Miyu. You already know. People think I'm like those guys in India who can balance like insane, like 10 baskets on their head filled with like dangerous cobras and shit. No.
Tiger!
Oh, I have no idea who tried to kill Kokichi. Mario Golf is on Friday, Barrel Shroud. That's when it comes out. I'll be playing Mario Golf Super Rush. Of course it was Kibo. We all know that. Good. Good. Oh, fuck. Now we're back to the neon shit again. Here we go. I missed. I'm sucking. Oh. Oh, shit. It's the first time I hit somebody. Fuck. Who was Mew trying? Wait. Why was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? Why? Because she hates him. Because he keeps insulting her. So she wanted to kill him. Oh, where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? On the rooftop. We know that. Yeah, someone just said it looks like Outrun 2006. I said when we first did this minigame, like 2 months ago, I said, yeah, it does look like Outrun. The virtual world, of course. It's stupid. Good. Good. Alright, guys, come on, let's rally. We can hit this tips goal. We get $200 tonight. I know we can do it. Everyone rally right now. Let's make it happen. It's probably not going to happen, but thank you to everyone who did contribute tonight. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's do it. Do I prefer This or the surfer minigame from V2. I don't remember anything about the minigames from V2 at all. Zero. So I can't answer that because I don't remember any surfer. Fuck. So why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? Because someone was trying to set him up.
A whale!
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Wait a minute. Maybe he actually really was trying to kill Miyu. Maybe they were both trying to kill each other. To divert attention, I'll say. Good! Okay. Suck a surprise that I probably hit the tips goal if I wrapped myself in the TP. I'm not going to become a fucking TP mummy here tonight. Okay? Okay.
It connects.
I get it.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miyu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
If I could get down on my hands in the
These
virtual
thank
world
you
with
and
them
still be
already,
on camera, I would do it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Whoa. It's been pretty slow.
Not gonna lie.
That'll probably stay better. Pile of Poison, Killing Game Simulator. Hold on. What are the options?
Poison there.
Log in, log out record. Let's do that. Log in, log out record. I think that's what it
She
is.
must have logged out of
Fuck! Possible log out unnoticed without any trace of evidence. This applies to Mew as well, not just us. Ugh.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
I want to watch some faggot.
without us
Some
Then she
homo.
must have logged out at some point.
And then what? Log back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Mew couldn't have placed the poison. That's wrong!
Counter that. Counter that shit. Here we go.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair.
That's right.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Okay. Oh my god, people are talking about the most random things. Abby and Mario Golf. Oh my god. Anyway.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Ah. So in those 2 extra minutes, she could have planted it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Here you go.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
Yep.
Right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
Barry says, new stream idea, weekly mystery stream. I pick any game from any system, and the only way to find out the game is to be there for the stream. I mean, I could, but it's a lot of work to try to figure out what's available. Here, let me put it this way. Something like that would work well if I had, say, Xbox Game Pass. And in fact, I even tossed that idea around. I said, if I get an Xbox Series X and I get Xbox Game Pass, we can have Game Pass nights where it'll be, okay, let's just sit down and randomly just select a game off Game Pass that I haven't played before and just see what the hell it is. Who cares if I hate it or it sucks or whatever? Because there's no risk, because there's no investment. You see what I mean? I already got Game Pass, so I should do something like that. So, of course, this implies that I'm going to get a Series X and Game Pass. Who knows when that's going to happen. But that was something we had already talked about, Barry, and I think that would be a good idea. Sadly, just randomly buying a game every week, that's not going to work. I'm not going to buy a new game every single week just to play it for 2 hours a night or whatever, and that's it. And what a waste of money, right? So, but I think Game Pass, it would work. I do.
I don't have money to do it.
So long term, maybe I can do it.
I don't have money to do it. I
Okay.
don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Okay. All right.
This was all part of Mew's plan.
Aha.
She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
By logging him out early. Yep.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yeah, she did. She tried to frame him. That's fucked up, huh? That is pretty fucked up.
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
How did she log him out? The cell phone. There it is.
This is it!
Haha.
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
That's right, and then Kaito got pissed as hell. There it is, Kaito Momoda. Bye-bye.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
Yep. Barry says, I was thinking more about going through replaying anything you played in the past. Maybe it gains enough popularity to do a full replay. I mean, I could do that too. What I'd have to do is look at my virtual library of games. Like, for example,
what do I do?
On PlayStation Network, I probably have like hundreds. Probably on Xbox Live, I probably have a ton. The thing is, on Xbox Live, I don't know how to access that and see it. But yeah, you're right. Maybe I could look at my army of digital games. By the way, I think this is worn out its welcome. It's not balancing anymore. Maybe I could look through my army of digital games and see exactly what is available. And maybe I could re-download a digital game and do something like that. That is possible. All right, it is possible. Not doing that now. Right now, I don't have enough time to do the games I'm playing now. But maybe moving forward, as spots in my schedule start to free up, maybe we could do something like that. It's a good idea. Thank you, Barry, for that. It's a good suggestion. Good variety, right? Okay.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use.
Ah.
She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Seems like it. It certainly does seem like it.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Oh, wait. What were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
He's not even paying attention anymore. What happened to him?
Yeah, if Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Oh my God, Mommy, who doesn't even exist.
Huh? Mommy?
I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself
What do I do?
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
You didn't find the culprit yet? What are you talking about?
She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted.
Well, that is true.
And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet? Once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys would love it. And you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. Let's dive in. We'll do it together. What?
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
So do you think her plan was to kill them all? Do you think she really was going to try to kill them one by one? She wanted to start with Kokichi and he got away with it, then she would do the others too? The thing is, what would keep them going back to the virtual world after the first murder? Why? I mean, that would be pretty dumb. Someone just got murdered there, let's keep going back. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. It's kind of confusing.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Nah. Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No. You're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Ah, that's funny.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right?
Oh my god, he's so demotivated. Still in the Shadows says, when I finish Ratchet and Clank, can I put more into this game? The thing is, remember, Mario Golf is coming out this week. So what I mean, like, it seems like every time that I get to the end of something, something else immediately jumps up to replace it. I just finished new Pokemon Snap. Oh, people want me to do this Strangers of Paradise demo, which quite frankly, I didn't care about, but people kept asking me for all week, so I said, finally, fine, Monday night I'll do it, you see? So this is the thing, like, there's not time for everything. I wish there was. But if people keep asking for more and more shit, then it's going to take up time for me playing the things I'm doing more. Yeah, you know, that's how it works. This week, I'm streaming 8 straight days. 8, okay? My goal this next week is to try to finish Ratchet and Clank, start Mario Golf, get as far as I can in Fallout New Vegas and Mass Effect 3 as I can, and on night streams, do something different, hopefully every night. I would love to do more than one stream of Virtua Fighter. I don't know if I'm going to get to. I would love to do more than one stream of Danganronpa. I don't know if I'm going to get to because people keep asking for extra shit. You see? Okay.
He's completely lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Okay.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim.
Right.
So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Of course.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
Okay.
Isn't locked
Jet air.
your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Ah.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Edwin Eisman says, no, Miu would have just killed Kokichi, but killed everyone else at the class trials that she controlled everything and successfully framed Kaito. Gotcha. And then she would have survived. Okay, I understand what you're saying. That's probably what they were trying to say then. Alright, gotcha. Alright.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Today's been incredibly slow.
There's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
This will probably be the last line of questioning and stuff we do for the night. Probably stick around for like another 5 minutes just to get through this, and then we'll adjourn for the night. Thank you to everyone who did chill with me tonight and supported the stream. Looks like that's going to be it. We hit the $100, so at least that's something. Thank you guys very much for that support. Thank you for supporting me through the entire last 2 effing months since I lost my partnership with Twitch.
I hate my job.
I know it's been rough. It's been very rough for me. You guys have been here for me.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera,
this week when
I
I
would
come
do
back
it.
on Monday, I get paid by YouTube, and then we could just... It could go back to normal, where all contributions are welcome and appreciated. And I'm sure what will happen is then we'll see a variety of stuff coming in. Maybe some people who've been holding off on being members will become members and the like, and we'll go from there. All right? All right, here we go.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
Okay.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place.
Right.
But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
Okay.
I see.
Grab some salt.
Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
But she's the only person who was coded as an object, and the object would go through the wall that she made. So she just walked from the chapel right to the mansion. No one else could do that. That's why she kicked this away. That's exactly why she kicked this away, so she could be the only one to get between the two. Yep. Carlton Jr. to me $1.30 and said, has Kaido grown on you yet? He's a lovable idiot in my opinion. He's done a lot to push forward Maki and Shuichi's character development. Do you still hate all the characters? I think Kaido is that kind of guy who, like, he's a headstrong. He wants to be a leader. And he wants to motivate others to do well. He just doesn't really know how to go about it. Like, he's well-intentioned. He's a good-natured guy. And he's
Someone please
well-intentioned,
shut up
but
this dude.
He's
who's
just
being
not
a
smart
moron.
enough to know the right choices. You know what I'm saying? So, he's not a bad guy. He's just kind of obnoxious when he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's stupid. So. Yes, I played Wild Arms Soul Steel. I did. I loved it on PS1. The soundtrack was outstanding.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
True. First, we need to determine if Miu was there or not. Did she go? Was she ever on the roof at all? Okay. The Ziggy Piggy is here. So hold on. Sumugi's account. What the fuck is that? While Sumugi was searching for the secret of the outside world of the virtual world dimension, she saw Miu's avatar.
I was
through
completely
the window.
worthless.
Okay.
Miu was waiting for...
While Shuichi and Sumugi were in the mansion kitchen in the virtual world, they heard a loud sound as though something crashed into something else. Afterward, they were both in the entrance hall. They heard Kibo's voice, despite the fact he should have been past
Special
the map
delivery!
loading.
Special delivery!
All right.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Grabbing her
For
neck.
my bills.
Kibo was the first to discover her body. She still had the visor on. Okay.
Right.
Kokichi agreed to meet in the view at the rooftop, but because the door to the rooftop was locked, he couldn't. Because of that, he returned to the salon and decided to search there. There are no witnesses who can confirm whether or not Kokichi was actually in the salon.
Sure.
Business related, I still have it.
Kokichi's avatar had a special setting. If Miu touched him, he'd be unable to move. I had forgotten about that. Okay.
She was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No. Miu should have been at the chapel.
How is this fair?
Look at where her avatar fell. It's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up!
Tiger, tiger, First advance is it possible for me to get to the mansion? There's some evidence that shows it
Mew
was
was waiting
possible.
for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
Blah 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 blah.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive.
Eric Kibo's voice, even though he was past the map loading point. The corpse has nothing to do with it. No.
I'm sure she was.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
I don't think this has to do with it yet.
The rooftop up.
So she saw Mew through the window while we also heard Kibo's voice. It could be either one of those. F1 fan has done a super chat. His thoughts on release night streams when a game unlocks. I don't do them anymore. At one point I did, but what ended up happening was these release night streams just aren't popular anymore because people get these games weeks early. These influencers, these selected people end up playing the game so early that anyone who wants to see that early release content, they're dying to see it as soon as possible, will already see it. So doing a game on launch night has no benefit to me at all because anyone who was trying to see launch night content probably already saw it a week before because these influencers already have their hands on the game. Now for my viewers, they're already set into streams where I'm on set schedule. They're used to that schedule. So it actually works better for my viewers if I just do it on the day of that morning rather than trying to cram in a couple hours at night. A lot of people can't even be here that late at night. A lot of people have told me these late night streams, if they're in Europe, they can never attend them. So I actually stopped doing late night streams because of that. There was a time when I was, during especially the hardcore gaming season, the fall, I was getting all the new games and playing them at night, and people weren't even showing up anymore. We were down to like, you know, such a low number of viewers and engagement. I was like, why am I even doing this anymore? And most people told me not to do it anymore, so I stopped. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. I really, you know, this is tough.
No.
The mansion?
Mew should have been at the chapel.
She should have been at the chapel, but she's not, because we saw her through the picture. Or through the window. Okay.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
Get to the mansion.
Play the game constantly. We already know the answer. We figured all this out.
It must have been some special method only you knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge.
So she'd be the only person to be able to go through the two sides.
If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene, just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out.
No, it is very easy. We already figured it out. That's what we figured out first.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Okay. I think what we're going to do, we're going to leave it here for next session, which will probably be, sadly, next weekend. As much as I'd like to play this again this week, I don't think I'm going to have time to play it extra this coming week. So here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing.
What do?
Tonight, we established something new. We established that Mew, indeed, was actually trying to kill Kokichi. That was her plan, was to murder Kokichi, right? We determined that. We also determined that she did die in the virtual world. It wasn't an in-person poisoning or anything like that. But what we really haven't determined at all, who killed her. We have no idea, 0 idea who actually killed Miyu. Everything right now is pointing to the fact that Miyu was trying to kill Kokichi and then cover it up by framing Kaido. But we haven't seen a single piece of evidence that has determined who killed her. The only weird things is the hammer, the phone, and that mat that were with her when her body was found next to the chapel. Like, I think that mat is going to be a critical factor of it. Like, someone thought, oh, push the body or something to add confusion. But who was it that got up there, right? Like, who was it that got up there? I don't know. I really still, I mean, the whole session, 2 hours, I still have no clue who that actually was up there and killed her. None. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a great stream. Thank you for supporting the stream. What do I do? Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for adding stuff with fun conversation and commentary here. Seriously. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. I had a great night. I'm looking forward to playing this again. I apologize. I want to play this more than once a week, but people literally keep asking me to do extra stuff. Last week, what was the extra thing? I'm trying to remember. This week, it's the Strangers of Paradise demo. So because people keep asking me to do something extra, the time I would have to play this extra, I don't have, you see. We'll see what happens. This week I'm streaming 8 straight days, but if I don't stream this till the weekend, I doubt I'm going to stream it. Like, for example, I doubt I'm going to stream this Saturday night and then Monday night. That's too close, you see. But maybe in the near future, maybe not this week coming up, but maybe the next week, we can stream it twice. We'll see. You know, right now, my late night chill streams are MLB, Street Fighter, and Call of Duty. Those are the 3 that are consistent, and those are usually only once a week. So outside of those, I have flexibility with things like Virtua Fighter and this, so I guess we'll have to try to figure it out, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great stream. Until next time. All right. All right, I stopped recording for YouTube, everybody. I'd like to say thank you again to everyone who chilled tonight. And by the way, again, how I want to conclude tonight is basically say thank you, guys. The last 2 months have been seriously rough. We know that. Like, I had to rely on your tips every single day as income. Without your tips, I would not have gotten through the last 2 months because I had no income from Twitch. So thank you so much for your support and allowing me to get through that tough time. When I come back on Monday, I hope YouTube pays me, and then we should be good. Like I said, once YouTube sends that payment through, I'm going to reduce those tip goals back to 100. I'm not going to be harping on tips anymore. I'm going to say, hey, everything's welcome. Maybe let's get some memberships going and try to hit this membership goal by the end of the month. All right? And that's a good thing. I'm happy about that we can basically just be like, it's a relief, right? Get that fucking pressure off my back. I have to not have to talk about it constantly. I hate having to talk about it constantly. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support the last 2 months. I'm now going to upload this gameplay of Danganronpa to DSP Gaming. So if you missed any portion of tonight's stream, you can get caught up when you get a chance. I'm not here tomorrow. It's my day off from the week. Like I said, grocery shopping, getting stuff for Jasper, actually eating with my wife at some point, probably ordering some food home because it's Father's Day. We probably don't want to try to get a restaurant. It'll be impossible. Okay? When I return on Monday, it's the continuation of Mass Effect 3 paired with this Strangers of Paradise demo that I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. We'll see. Tuesday is the continuation of Fallout New Vegas with MLB. Wednesday is the continuation of Ratchet and Clank with, I take that back. Tuesday is actually Virtua Fighter 5. Wednesday is MLB, okay? And we'll be balancing that all week. There will be Mario Golf on Friday. On the weekend, obviously, we'll be more Mario Golf balanced with the current playthroughs. And what I'm hoping is that we will finish Ratchet and Clank over the weekend. And that way we can move on to the other stuff and not have to worry about, you know, having 4 freaking major playthroughs being juggled and stuff. Okay? Everyone have a happy Father's Day tomorrow. I won't be around to wish you one. So I hope you have a good Father's Day. If you are a dad, if not, wish your own dad a happy Father's Day. And I will see you all on Monday. Sound good? All right, everyone have a good night. Relax, chill, and stay cool if you're in the West Coast of the United States because we are overheating right now. And I'll see you on Monday, all right? Thank you guys so much. Have a good evening. See you Monday. Peace out. Later. Bye-bye. Say goodbye. Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again. Say goodbye. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. And you are done. supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing with me. Ooh, I gotta eat it. I gotta eat it. I gotta eat the hype. Oh, ooh. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. Oh, yeah. What's your picture? I will be back with you. Okay, fair enough. All right.